The jacket's sick.
Appreciate you, bro. All right, bro. Ready to do this shit?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Where's my Zen? I can't do this without anything.
I know, me too. $1 off.
Yeah, bro. Except for me, it was the difference between fucking $10 and nine.
That's crazy.
Anyways, welcome back to Team Radio with the Bros. This is our season review. Will, how the hell are you?
Dude, I'm doing great. I miss Formula One so bad. I've been thinking about it nonstop. Okay, Jack. But
I
other
hear
than
you.
that, I'm doing fine. And yeah, I'm excited for Christmas. Excited to see you. Anyways, I'm doing great. Jack, how are you? How are you?
Sorry, bro.
You're good, dude.
I'm doing good, bro. It's my day off. Missed Formula One as well. I was actually about to look up how many days till Formula One practice session will be Friday, March 6th, 2026. 77 days. We can make it.
We can.
We can make it.
We'll try.
77 days from today.
The good thing is other stuff is going to be happening with these new rules, these new
Yes.
regs. Holy shit. We'll definitely get into that. But that is another episode for another time, Jackson.
Sorry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're absolutely going to be covering the 2026 regulations.
Yep.
I'm very excited about it. It's going to be interesting, more or less. The main thing I'm interested in is about seeing the boost mode thing that we were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
Because the overtake mode, what we learned, is basically deploying the battery at full capacity. But boost mode is basically just a little bit less.
It's a little juice.
I'm almost just like, why? I mean, I guess the overtake button will be cool,
Yeah.
but because it's just there's no DRS.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just kind of
Yeah.
cheesy. I wish it was almost like it's a separate battery thing, and you could
Yeah.
only use it a few times a race.
Hit the nos.
No, no, not only that. You know what I actually wish, Will?
What?
I wish it was from its own separate battery pack.
Mm.
And then not only did you not have to use it within 1 second, you only had that amount.
That.
So, like, could you imagine if you're in first place, you just fucking say, fuck it, overtake on. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
you
And
know,
then you
yeah,
just
like
drain your
just
battery,
yeah.
off rip, get 20 seconds ahead, and then everyone else is behind you, and you're like, fuck them.
That
You
might
know
be
what
a
I mean?
great strategy for if your tires are just gone. You don't have any good tires left. Anyways, no, are you ready to get into this recap?
Yes,
Are you
we got
ready
a
to
couple.
review the season?
Yes, we got a couple things we're going to go over, guys. Will, would you like to enlighten us? First off, where do you want to start? Because we have three main things me and Will are going to give our perspectives on that are
Mm-hmm.
topics, our kind of favorite moments from the season out of these three
Mm-hmm.
categories. And then we can also get into a little more like meta talk or like macro talk about the season,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like just
Yep.
how it was as a whole.
Yeah.
And then also looking ahead to 2026.
Yeah. But yeah, so like Jack said, we're gonna have a favorite race, a favorite rookie driver, and then our favorite team radio moment. So, but I think this would be a great time to start out with just general thoughts on this season. Hit me with it, Jack.
I thought interesting season, not interesting races, right? Like
Okay. Yeah.
there wasn't too many crazy moments. Like there was definitely highs, obviously, in the
Hmm.
season. There was definitely lows in the season.
Very low.
There were like I look back at what's the race I'm thinking of Zandvoort, Netherlands,
Hmm.
right? Where you have Leclerc out, you have Lando out, you have who else? Lewis out. You had multiple people crash, right?
Hmm.
But then you also had Hadger get a podium there, right?
Hmm.
You think of a moment like that, or I think of the like one of the stinkiest races of the year that no overtakes happened. The best overtake of the year happened at Imola. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like not much else happened after that. It's pretty slow. It's
Hmm.
basically just like Monaco with runoffs. To
Yeah,
be honest with you,
literally. Well, it's gone, thank goodness.
yeah, we're gonna have Madrid next year. Madrid ring, or I think it's Madring, or whatever is how they're saying it.
Yeah.
But
That's a good way to put it. I would agree with that. I would say like not an exciting season, but exciting things happening. So it's
yeah,
like
well,
the
no, it was exciting, but it wasn't. The races themselves
yeah, there
weren't
you go. Yeah,
always
thank you.
exciting. There was the moments though that happened were cool though.
Hmm.
Go ahead
Hmm.
though. Sorry to
No,
cut you off.
I was just gonna completely agree with you on that.
I'm just making sure we're on the same page. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yeah.
Words align. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, I agree with that. Also, I think it being my first season, I think my interest really peaked during the summer, even though that was also the time that it seemed that Lando and Oscar were just going to take off, right?
Hmm.
And like there was no hope for Max a little bit. But that was kind of when I started like investing more into it. So I would say like the first half of the season, I think I was really kind of involved with the drama going on and like, the racers and the teams and everything, or the drivers. And but then as the year got on, I got more and more into like strategy and more into understanding like pit stops and tire, degradation and different compounds and things and such. So it's like a lot of it was learning for me, and that's kind of how I perceived this season. But if I'm giving like an honest review, it's like the best way to describe it, I'm like, oh, that's a 6 out of 10. Like I know that there's a 10 out there somewhere. It's like I don't know. I don't know if
You
that
really
makes
thought that was a
sense.
6 out of 10?
Okay, maybe a 7 out of 10.
I'm thinking like 8
You think an eight? Okay.
because that comeback from Max was almost made it a 9 at least.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
So like, I
Maybe it's
think of
because I'm a
that.
Ferrari fan.
Yeah, Ferrari
It's like I'm
shitter.
watching them hardcore.
Yeah, I understand. At the very least, Ferrari, like being new F1 fans,
Hmm.
fucking change your livery occasionally. Like a
Yeah,
baby blue car would have
would
gone
look.
so crazy at Miami.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Or Vegas.
Something. Or an all black one. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Or
Like
mostly white. Yellow.
Monaco, a
Why don't you
cream, like
throw a
off
freaking yellow
white.
car? Oh my
Bro, for
God.
real. Change it. Do something. You know
Yeah,
what I
do
mean? Like,
something.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Name that movie. Remember the Titans, bitch.
Yeah, yeah. Change it, do something. No, I just think it's more of like for me at least, I'm paying attention to more of like what I get to learn out of it. And I don't think that that took away from like my viewership and like how I saw it and perceived
Mhm.
it. I think it's just more so of like you would sit through these stinkers of a race and then you'd get like, oh, there's a spark or there's a change in the, leadership, or Lando goes over, or Oscar gets fifth place and Lando leads or something. Why, like, it sucks that it's like, okay, here are these two really good drivers, and it like the biggest drama is like, oh, this guy didn't get a podium, which I understand is can be exciting for a lot of times, but when it went back and forth Oscar Lando for a while, I kind of got bored, even though I know that like whoever has the best car is gonna typically win, right? But it was
Yeah.
just they were so far ahead of everyone else, and I think it was do you remember the race? It might have been Singapore where, oh, shit. I
Mm,
can't remember what I was going to say. Damn, I had a point. I'm sorry.
you're good.
But overall, like, it was actually, honestly, best way to put it, it makes me more excited for the future because I know that it's just going to get better.
You can't get much worse for
So,
Ferrari. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And
Yeah.
then also, like in terms of racing, it should only get better.
Hmm.
So I was being negative the other day, Will, when we were on the phone about this.
Hmm.
Guys, I had a pessimistic ass week, sore throat. You know what I mean? A little sick.
He had an ass week.
Yeah, it was tough. Also, it being 60 degrees in December is kind of pissing me off.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
I
I
want
feel that. I'm like, am I in Houston right now? Like, what the fuck is happening?
I want it to be like 50 highest,
Yeah.
like 40 would be a vibe.
Mm.
45, you know what I mean? Like that kind of weather.
Mm.
Anyways, all to say, me and Will talked about it earlier this week, but the more I think about it, Will, you did have a point being more optimistic about next year. I was saying more or less like it's chalked. Mercedes is good.
Mm.
But also now with the article today, it looks like Red Bull might be sandbagging a little bit. I think because Mercedes, remember what we looked at? There was a report that apparently Mercedes and allegedly Red Bull have been bending the engine rules already, and
Mm.
the FIA already had to come out and clarify some new information, and that they're going to do further testing because apparently these engines were able to do a little better at higher, basically higher usage. The thing I was thinking of right now that is making me realize this, Will, is yes, the cars are only getting narrower by a small amount,
Mm.
but a lot of that dirty air shit from these past regulations is getting tossed out the window.
Yes.
Like they're cleaning up the back of the cars, things
Mm.
like that. Also, did you see the picture of the new rain lights?
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking tiny, bro.
I know. I was
What
like,
in the
this is
Govy
kind of
ass light
scary.
strips is that? Bro, like they literally just went to Walmart
What in the
and fucking
fucking
bought,
Amazon LEDs?
yeah, these little LED strips is that bullshit.
Bro, that
Like,
is crazy. Yeah, because isn't it like a little circle?
yeah, so
It's
it's
like a
like
little.
the main lights like went from a big square to like just literally a circle of lights, whereas like before it was a square with
Yeah.
shit filled in, and then now it's just like one strand of a circle.
Well,
And then
it's
the other
like.
lights went from like two big bars that were like this thick to
Hmm.
like two little bars that
Little
were
like
like this.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're
So
like,
if it's like we better
what
hope
if we
there's not as much
did?
splash.
Yeah,
You know
they're
what I
like,
mean?
what
Like,
if we did like what if we made it interesting to where they couldn't see the car in front of them? Like, what the hell?
bro,
It's kind of
exactly.
like on Lego cars, sometimes the exhaust on the bottom of them in the back will just be a little circle. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what I thought of.
Bro,
I
it
was
kind of
like,
pissed me off.
what in the Lego design is this?
The Lego little stud.
Yeah.
It's like the little studs you
Anyways,
get in what's it called in Star Wars.
yeah,
Like a
yeah, the
Star
little,
Wars.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Oh gosh.
gosh, yeah, it's ugly.
I don't like the back of it. Or the rendered looks how it looks, but
Hmm.
with the clean air, it maybe can allow for closer driving, things of that nature. We
Yeah.
got to get back to like early 2000s at the bare minimum, like 2010s in
Hmm.
terms of like size of car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the fucking 22 to like 25 regulations were boats, brother.
Mm.
Goodness gracious, they're fucking
Yeah.
wide.
Yeah, and we'll definitely get in to that more, I guess, in the coming episodes. But yeah, just
All to say, I think Red Bull's sandbagging a little bit
all
from
right.
that report. You know what I mean? Like, why else would Audi, Ferrari, and Honda have something to
All,
say?
yep.
Yeah,
All of
have
them
something
were
to
like, "Hey,
say.
we got some
AFIA, take a
juicy."
look at this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
I'm excited though.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'll just say I think good season, not great races, great moments. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
Even like I was just in the shower earlier. Even like Lando winning at Silverstone is like a very controversial moment, right? Because of Oscar's penalty,
Hmm.
Max spinning out there, things of that nature. Whereas like you look at Monza and Lando has a bad pit stop. They're like, "Hey, Oscar, wait up 5 seconds and let Lando get behind you.
Hmm.
Let him pass you." And Oscar's like, "We literally talked about this a couple of months back. Pit
Yeah.
stops are part of racing."
Hmm.
And they're like, "Fuck off! It's Lando,
Literally,
sir."
bro.
And like, it's ridiculous, dude. Uh,
When you
so
said that
many
you were in the
moments.
shower, I was like, "You're thinking about Lando Norris in the shower."
No, I was playing like the top moments from
Oh, I
F1.
got you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Trying to
Little
little
prep,
prep.
yeah.
Two birds, one stone, right?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. But yeah, let's get on to these races. Our
Yeah, let's do
favorite
it.
moments.
Favorite race of the season.
You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You go first, bro. You go
All right,
first.
I will go first. So my favorite race, I took Canada, the Canadian
Canada.
Grand Prix.
Why, Will?
Why? I can tell you why. Lots of exciting moments, and also it wasn't your typical, McLaren 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at the end results, which I'll go over in a second, but it also was the last time, like one of the last times that Ferrari was in that midfield with Mercedes. And so
Mm-hmm.
like that, double Mercedes podium really shot up the difference in those teams and the constructors. But I'll give a little recap real quick, just like some notes. So bear with
God.
me. So like for qualifying, Russell takes pole on a clutch last lap, beating Verstappen by 0.16 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Point. You said point 16, so like
Yeah.
tenth and a half.
Yeah, essentially
Okay.
a little
Okay.
over. Yeah. Yeah, so Russell takes pole, and the race grid starts out Russell 1, Max 2, Piastri 3, Kimi 4, and Lando Norris is all the way back in P7. Okay. Also, another thing that happened in qualifying, Alex Albon's engine cover just flew off and it caused debris and a red
Oh
flag.
God.
um, but race, just a little like kind of do it chronologically in like my notes. But like Kimi overtake on lap one on Piastri. That was huge for Kimi just to go ahead and make the jump out early. So Kimi gets into second place at that point. Or sorry, in third place. Colapinto ran off Albon on lap one. I don't know if you remember this, Jack. Hamilton, do you remember what he did in
No.
Canada? He hit a groundhog.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. And at the end he called it devastating and like, in his like very soft like voice where he's just like
Voice.
kind of sad. But the big thing about Canada is like there's the one stop versus two stop like strategy. And it looked like a lot of people did the one stop this year, but another thing mid race, Stroll passes Gasly, then pushes him off the track into grass.
Golly.
Then lap 55, this is where things start to get interesting. Lap 55, Kimi with the Minister of Defense on Piastri. Masterclass. This guy is locked in. And I think, and you'll see when we talk about our favorite rookies, but like this man, he looks absolutely disgusting when you're behind him. There was this one moment in Canada when they're going through this little chicane where like Oscar breaks at the very, very last second. And literally it goes from Kimmy looking in his mirrors to barely holding him off to right into the chicane and staying ahead. And it was just like he was dialed in. Oh yeah, there was this moment that was where so McLaren is in Lando's ear and he says
Mm-hmm.
Lando attack Oscar while he's out or while he has no DRS or while he's without DRS. And the commentators were like, yeah, that should be a no-brainer. Like basically saying like what the fuck? They're like glazing Norris, giving him literally the like most basic racing advice. And the
Can't
commentaries
stand
are
him,
like,
bro.
yeah, no-brainer. And then anyways, Lando overtakes at the chicane. Oscar moves back in the inside at the end of lap 66. And then they're going down the straight into lap 67. And Norris collides into the back of Oscar Piastri.
Yep.
And everybody's like, holy shit. And Oscar, you just see him get hit and bumped and then go off. And everybody's like silent. Everybody's like on their feet, on their seats. And this is like one of the moments where Oscar is basically like, I'm gonna take this championship and run with it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and it was just very ironic and funny, but also action packed of like they basically like, hey, attack, attack. He doesn't have DRS, and Norris is like, yeah, no shit. And then he goes to attack him, and they hit each other. So it was kind of
I
maybe
I
maybe because it was
recall.
hysterical, but
Yeah. It was also
um,
like fucking moron. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
literally,
Like that guy won the world championship, by the way.
yeah, yep, yeah.
Congrats, Lando.
Yeah, congrats. Whatever. But so that causes a yellow flag, then a safety car, and they end the race. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I would normally say I don't love races that end in a safety car, But when I saw Kimi Antonelli go get his first podium of his
Yeah.
career, Jackson, I literally was like, I don't care. Safety car, everyone. Like, I want this man to stay exactly where he's at because he freaking drove his ass off to stay. Because I think there was 4 or 5 times Piastri was within DRS that he didn't pass him. And it's
Hmm.
just, Kimmy just looked so good. Russell led the entire time. Max was just freaking going too. And so just kind of big takeaways. Oh, also on that, Norris actually immediately admitted, he goes like, "Hey, this is my fault." And
Yeah.
that was like a stupid move
Took
from me.
ownership of it.
Yeah. But and then yeah, Russell P1 from pole, Max P2, Kimmy first podium at P3, and on the radio, Toto goes, good day, boys." He is now, Kimi Antonelli, the third youngest.
What?
I put third
What?
youngest podium. Oh yeah, I'm a fucking idiot.
Third youngest person to
Kimi,
finish
yes,
on the
Kimi
podium.
Antonelli with he is the third youngest person who achieved a podium.
There you
And
go.
so I will say the first place, you probably could guess him. Who do you think first place was? Who do you think the youngest podium in
Max.
driver history? Max. And who do you think is second?
Lewis. Who?
Lance Stroll.
God damn
The one podium that everybody talks
it.
about.
Fucking idiot.
Fucking
Fucking
idiot.
idiot.
Anyways,
I hate
but
him.
yeah, I would say just that. We got the McLaren. They hit each other. Oscar still finishes P4 in the points. You got the Antonelli just defending Piastri so well. You
Hmm.
have Max and George going at it. George just looked phenomenal. Lewis hits a groundhog and goes from P5 to I think like P9, and he like barely gets points, which is crazy because dude, Jack, he hit the groundhog on lap 8 and
I didn't
finished the
remember
race
it
with
being
a
that early.
hole in the floor. No, it was. Isn't
That's
that
crazy.
crazy?
Yeah. Poor
He's like,
guy.
all right, I got 50 laps left.
Holy
Um,
shit.
nothing was working for that man.
I
No,
hear
but
you.
I think Canada was really one that like lit up my excitement for F1,
Hmm.
and so that's kind of why I chose it. So
Okay.
I didn't. Sorry if I got too in depth with that, but
No, you're good. You're good. It's a good. I like that you. I did not go as in depth on mine. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I do have a point.
it's okay.
Canada was fire.
Hmm.
Um, Max also had that moment where he almost got fucked on a penalty because if you recall at the safety car restart, they were going
Yeah,
down the last straight
and
before
George was, yep,
before I think what is it called, Champions Corner or some shit.
something, yeah.
But right before there, George was like kind of playing around, and
Hmm.
Max wasn't prepared for it. But anyways,
And I
nothing
think
happened.
both people petitioned for that, and they just label it as like a racing incident. It was just so
Yeah.
stupid.
Anyways, um, so for my favorite race, I had a couple things on my mind. First off, I wanted to say race that caught my eye the most that I wasn't expecting, Singapore.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful race. I don't obviously the racing isn't great there, probably because of the car size and then also dirty air,
Yeah,
and the humidity. But I think the race spectacle and like all the, you know what I mean, high rises and just lights and the way it's a night race, it's a pretty race. That and
yeah.
Saudi are two races that really caught my eye. Um, Second one that's an honorable mention for me would have to be fuck. There's a couple. But
Which one is it?
dude, it's got to be like an honorable mention for Jack has to be shit. Azerbaijan.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say Vegas.
No, Vegas I've seen before. Banger
Yeah,
race. Knew
yeah.
that. It's always one of my favorites. But obviously this year was crazy with the disqualification
Mm,
and shit like that. But I think the thing about Baku was just from lap one when Oscar not only gets the jump start and then he crashes and it's like holy shit Max
yeah,
can do
dude.
this,
I
you know what I
know.
mean, like, and then Vegas is just like a it happened again, you know what I mean, but the first
Hmm.
one was so crazy.
Yeah.
um
Except it didn't
and
damage any. any vehicle.
Yeah, and I don't know, but another honorable mention would have to be Monza.
Okay.
But anyways, my favorite race of the year has to, without a doubt, be the United States Grand Prix, Coda,
Mm.
Austin, Texas. Fucking hey, bitch, I'm from Texas. You know what I mean? Uh, but
The
I'm
biggest,
dead
the
ass.
bad.
That whole race weekend was so awesome.
Yeah.
Uh, just not only one, it being on American time, American soil, good times.
Hmm.
Two, I really enjoyed the racing. Obviously, the sprint was dope because both McLarens crashed in the first quarter, and it was like, holy shit, Max can do this.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he gets a free 8 points, and then he wins the race the next day, and Oscar finishes a couple places back.
Hmm.
It's really looking doable, but I just enjoyed Austin's weekend as a whole, and I picked
Yeah.
it as my favorite just because it was like you had the McLaren moments, and then you had Max, and then you also have just funny moments with in terms of like them all doing like American stuff. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
all the teams and the
The
different
cowboy hats.
liveries, right? Well, all the teams did a little bit different liveries, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like stuff like that.
Racing Bulls was cool.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know. It was just my one that kind of stuck out to me. You have like
Yeah.
obviously those cool shots with the Texas flag in the background.
Hmm.
It's just a good time. Or is it the United States flag in the
I think
background?
it's I think it's Texas.
I'm pretty sure
It
it
might
is.
be,
It's the big.
yeah, I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's the big Tex. It could be, they honestly, they probably could have changed it. Like
Couldn't
they
tell you.
probably done it differently, but
Couldn't fucking tell you.
all I know
But
is I know that
you
shot
have that
where the
Leclerc
sun is,
sunset lap.
you know, yeah, yep.
Oh gosh. But man,
Good
I
choice.
thought
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's probably my favorite in terms of like that aspect. But yeah, like I said, I had a couple honorable mentions. Also throw Japan as an honorable mention
Okay.
because of I was really between that and the United States because of the white Red Bull livery, Max getting the win there, Yuki's first race, all the freaking aura farming Yuki had for it being his home Grand Prix. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like, and
Yeah.
almost getting points. Like, it was a fun weekend too. But
Mm,
yeah, that has to be my favorite race, no doubt.
yeah. Yeah. I actually, I thought about that too for a second. Like I said, with mine, it was just, I think being able to see like Kimmy rise up and like saw some from George Russell and Max and like there was kind of a change in pace. There was definitely a change in pace
Hmm.
and all the drama and then we got the hit on Piastri and
Yeah.
I think it was the one that sparked my excitement even more, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Like just made me be like, yes, dude, let's go. Like if races like this are possible, hell yeah, I'll invest more time into this. So
No, absolutely. And good season though. Good season.
yeah.
A lot of good races to pick from. But obviously, not every race was a banger.
Hmm.
And like we said before, just a lot of good moments, like week to week drama. You know what I mean, with championship stuff happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun, and we're excited for next season. But Will, what is our next topic we're going into?
Jack, let's talk about these rookies.
Let's talk about our favorite rookie, Will.
Yeah, you
And
go
since you went first
first.
last time, let me go
Yeah,
first. Yeah,
do
I
it,
like that we're
brother.
on the same wavelength.
Yes.
Guys, for my favorite rookie, it was difficult to decide between. Obviously, I'm a big Isaac Hadger fan, so I
Hmm.
went with him in the end. But
Hmm.
I have to shout out, honestly, most of them. Ollie
Yeah.
Behrman, what a season! What a
Hmm.
season out of the kid. Looked great in Abu Dhabi at the end. Obviously, didn't get the results he would desire. Maybe like a podium would
Yeah.
have been crazy, right? But like,
Hmm.
uh, would have fucking helped Max too. But but Ollie Behrman, great season. I look at
Hmm.
someone like Bortoletto, has a very good, bright future ahead of him at Audi, right? You look at Kimi Antonelli, dog at Mercedes.
Hmm.
Somebody who like when when the mid-season summer shit was happening, I was like, oh, Antonelli and Max are too close, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't like this shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like he's going to Mercedes. Uh, but like, and also Antonelli. Minister of Defense, what a dog! Like
Yeah.
great driver. And then I'm blanking on who else. Jack Doohan, dog shit.
Hmm. Yep.
Sayonara. And then one more. There's one
Franco.
more. Oh, Franco, ass. Liam Lawson. I'm
Complete
Liam
ass.
Lawson. I'm Liam Lawson.
Leclerc's
Fucking
brother did
trash.
better than him in qual or in the free
Hell yeah,
practice. Arthur is
bro.
out there.
Yeah, Arthur
Arthur
Leclerc, Leclerc Jr.
Junior.
Lil Leclerc. I'm very excited for these guys that are going into the next season, right, and then into
Hmm.
the futures. Um, it's exciting for them, especially like I look at somebody like I said before, Bortoletto, Gabby,
Yeah.
going to with Audi. You know, you got Jonathan Wheatley at the helm.
Hmm.
Uh, you got Nico Hulkenberg to rely on. You got a
Yep.
dope livery. They're gonna have six suits. I know it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I'm excited for them. But Isaac Hadger for sure.
Mm.
Huge rookie season. Maybe a little biased being a Red Bull fan, but I was just very impressed with him. At moments, like I didn't feel like he was overdriving, but he just took advantage of all of his opportunities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like especially after Australia, you just
Hmm.
felt bad for the kid. You know what I mean? Spinning out on the formation, and
Yeah.
then like
That, that sucks. That
fucking
would
Helmet
suck,
Marco's
bro.
saying he looked pathetic, crying.
Oh my God.
Like, thank God he's off the team.
Yeah.
So, sayonara, Helmet. But I mean, old ass, bro. Looked like a ball sack. Like, let's be real, bro. Like, we might have to cut
The
that.
sad thing is, the photo that I saw of him when they posted that he was gone, literally, I remember thinking, like, this guy is saggy, bro.
Bro. Bro. He's got wrinkles, bro.
Oh.
But I'll to say, shout out Isaac Hadger, you know, from the
Hmm.
podium, right? Just the good moments. I think he's going to be a good teammate with Max. I think
Yeah.
Lauren Meckies will be good being the team principal there.
Yep.
I'm excited for his future. I'm excited for all the rookies' future. You
Yeah.
really couldn't go wrong. Like, what a rookie like class, right? Like, we'll look
Seriously.
back on this in years and be like, wow, like this was such a good team. They're good guys that went into the sport together, right?
Yeah.
I'll say, Will, give me your favorite rookie of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would say first off, shout out, like Jack said, Ollie Behrman looks incredible. He looks like he has a lot of potential. Isaac
Mm.
Hadjar moving up to Red Bull, that's going to be huge. Moving up to the big boy car, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Getting that navy blue. And then
Oh, it might be different
we'll see. We will
with that
see.
Ford. Go ahead, go ahead.
And then yeah, Bortoletto absolutely looks good too. So the fact that he's going to be an Audi is going to be also interesting. So hopefully he can feel comfortable in the car and feel like he can be himself next year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
I don't.
but
I
that's with a
agree.
lot of, I mean, you could say that about everyone because of the new regs, but
Mm,
so I would say my favorite rookie of the year, the award goes to Mr. Andrea Kimi Antonelli.
good
That
choice.
says, yeah,
Good
yeah.
choice.
This is absolutely, like Jack said, and I've said, Minister of Defense. But not only that, this man is showing that he can be consistent, and you could tell that he was improving on that. This
Mm,
man also had, like, the posture that he holds himself and, like, the maturity that he has is so key when you're young like that. And, like, he's getting frustrated at the times he should get frustrated, but he's also not letting it get to his head. And you can tell that, like, for an 18, 19-year old, like to have that posture. I mean, you hear the older guys who are like freaking out over the freaking like Yuki, bro. Like Yuki is not somebody that I would say is like a
I
good
know what to
figure to
do.
look up to. Yeah, fucking.
Fucking idiot. God damn it. Go
It all
ahead.
goes back to Yuki. Uh,
We'll go back to
no, but yeah,
Andrea.
his best pole was or not pole. He got the sprint pole, which also
Mm,
he was the youngest to ever get that. And then, oh yeah, he also started like in Australia. He qualified P16 and finished P4. Now, was it a wet race? Absolutely,
mm,
but absolute drive out of the kid. He took full advantage of it. And I think I'm excited to see him grow. I'm excited to see that consistency and that improvement stay. And hopefully Mercedes can give him a car. It sounds like they're working their way up to being able to do that.
Dude,
But I will also say this man has raw speed. Like when you see him drive, it is like
like
second
pace.
nature to him. Yes, bro. So
Mm.
he can fly, he can defend like crazy. And yeah, dude, maybe George needs to take a couple lessons for defense from Kimi
Well, George had a
Antonelli.
good season too, though.
He
George did have a
did.
good season.
He did.
Shout out
And
George.
yeah.
Prick, but
And yeah.
shout out him.
But but yeah, definitely Kimi Antonelli. So we got
Okay, I like it.
team radio with the bros giving the rookie award to Mr. Isaac Hadjar and Mr. Kimi Antonelli for the
I like it.
2025 Formula One season, brother.
I like it. I like it.
So
And Will, we have one more topic to get onto,
yes.
and it is the favorite team radio moment
Hmm.
of the year. We thought it'd be fun, team radio with the bros. Give you a little shout out for our favorite team radio moment.
Yes, sir.
Me personally, I'm gonna let Will go first here. We're gonna go a little snake draft back and forth. Will, you get to go now.
This one comes from Mexico by Mr. George Russell. He
Okay.
doesn't get enough love on this show. Okay,
All right.
here we
All
go.
right. All right.
His team is saying basically, we'll try next lap because he wasn't able to, I guess, do what they wanted him to do. I can't remember
Hmm.
exactly what happened, but he says, I've got a fucking McLaren up my arse. Want me to let him pass? And so I think what it was is at the moment, I think they were trying to get Kimmy and George together, like to get like a what's it called, a stream going or fucking
The
hell.
DRS train.
Yeah, train. Thank you, going. But he was basically like, bro, I got a McLaren up my fucking ass, and like
I got a
you're
papaya up
here
my
telling me to
fucking
do
ass.
something, and I'm trying. Like these two
Yes.
guys are so good, and their cars are absolutely like absolute rocket ships. So get out of my fucking ass. Like
I love it.
it was hilarious, and I remember just live listening to it and just like dying laughing. I'm like, this would totally be me in that moment. Because a lot
Oh,
of times,
dude.
like these moments will be like the engineers saying something so obvious, and it's like, yeah, no shit. Like, what the hell? I mean, it's like in Canada when they're like, Norris tried to overtake Piastri. He's without DRS. Yeah, no shit. He's without DRS.
Yeah,
But
like, thank you for the information, moron.
I was like, I can
Uh,
see it.
no, exactly. But,
So,
dude, for my favorite team radio moment, Will,
yes, Jack.
I'm going for Monza, Max
Okay.
Verstappen, and GP on the radio on one of the final laps. I believe they said something like there's 7 laps remaining. You're currently 18 seconds ahead. You've done all the hard
Hmm.
work. And GP goes, no risk. Bring it home, no risk. And like
Yeah.
Max is no risk, full push. You know what I mean? Like, and then you just see him get fastest lap. Like, it's just amazing.
Bro, it is
Like,
that's why like that see that is why when people say they don't like Max, I'm like, do you pay attention to those moments? You know what I
exactly,
mean?
bro. Exactly.
So,
Like, he that was such a fun race. But there were so many good moments this year. Like, obviously, you have, oh, it must be the water. You know what I mean? Like,
said that to the
you know,
words of wisdom.
exactly. Like, from the first race of the year,
Like full
bro.
of water.
That was the literally the beginning moment. Like, amazing. Like, just we had
Send off.
so many fun times.
Yeah.
Yuki being like, I know what to do. Like,
Yeah,
you
that
know what I'm
was like
saying?
that was the that was
Bro
the
acted like he was about
worst
to
way you
dive
could
bomb him.
end your Formula One career is telling everybody I got it. Like
I
what the
got this
fuck?
shit. Yeah, he didn't end his career. He'll be driving again. Don't do that. Don't
Bro.
do that. Don't do that. Just wait for Fernando to retire. Honda will get him
Uh-huh.
in. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
think so?
we'll figure something out.
Aston
He's gonna
Martin.
have a seat. I am very much so looking forward to next year.
Hmm.
This year was a fun one to cover, especially this being our first year doing the pod.
Yeah.
But Will, do you have any other moments you want to touch on from this year?
Um, Again, shout out Lando. I am very, very excited to see all the gray areas that get breached and news coming out. Like
Yep,
Jack said, that compression, they're looking at it and they're
they're
looking at
doing a
those
lot.
engines and those units because we'll get into this more later, but conserving energy is going to be huge for next year. Huge.
Yeah,
So,
and the years to follow. We'll see how it
mm,
goes, but next year should tell us a lot. And like I said, 77 days until we hear or until we get the free practice. You know what I mean? Free like the free practice sessions in Bahrain, I believe
hmm
is where it is. We'll also have information to cover on the private testing. I'm sure we'll hear stuff come out. And if not, there will be some. There's gonna be some shit coming out from that. Ain't
yeah.
no way. Aside from that, we'll also have a podcast soon with where we're talking about the 2026 regs, and we have some more ideas as well.
hmm
But we're really looking forward to it. We hope you guys have had a good start to the off season. Again, luckily with Formula One, it's not too long of an off season. It does suck we don't have a weekend with racing for a while,
Yeah.
because I believe after Bahrain we have to wait like 2 3 weeks, which is kind of
That's
kind
fun
of
and
kind of
stupid.
cancer if you
Yeah,
ask
what the
me.
hell?
But well, we're looking forward to it nonetheless, and we're excited. Thank you guys for tuning in,
Yeah.
and we will see you guys next time.
hmm
And shout out Lando fucking Norris, I guess. But God, McLaren, can you believe it? Will, do you have anything else you want to touch on?
No, that's it. I mean, that's it.
All right. Well, we hope you guys have a good week. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're on Spotify, leave us 5-star review. We would much appreciated. If you're on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Any friends that you have that are getting into F1, throw them our way. We'll be touching on again the 2026 regs video coming soon. But we hope you guys have a happy holidays.
Yes.
Enjoy it. Stay safe. Safe travels if you're going anywhere. And happy New Year. If we don't see you before then, we probably will, if I had to assume. But we hope you guys have a great week. Happy holidays, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.